So today we're making Japanese curry sauce. In the pot you can see already boiled sweet potato. That's boiled with some filtered water. Nothing else at the moment. Yukako's about to add some ginger. You could, if you wanted, for a stronger flavour, add some garlic or add some onions, but we're not going to do that today. Some salt?
Pepper.
Pepper? What kind of pepper?
White or black?
Either kind of pepper.
Then,
And that's mild organic curry powder.
と、これがね、ブラウンライスフラワー。
Brown rice flour. Is that to make it thicker or?
Yep.
Yeah.
あ、そう、スイートポテトが if ね、we use orange one, is a little bit watery, so we have to use extra rice flour. So this one が sesame oil.
Okay, so if you're using orange sweet potato as opposed to the purple one, or
Is purple one and then so white color one is that one is more starch.
right, they're
That's
more
why-
starchy, and this one's a bit watery, so you use a bit extra rice flour, and then you always add sesame oil.
Yep, so make
Okay.
smooth. And then agave nectar.
Agave is a great natural sweetener. You don't get all of the sugar highs that you do with raw sugar. So that was sweet potatoes with filtered water, and what else did you put in there? Some salt, some ginger, what else?
Agave nectar.
Agave for sweetness, sesame oil,
Rice flour.
and brown rice flour to thicken.
And then sesame oil.
Yeah, a little bit of sesame oil.
Did I say salt?
Yeah, we did say
Yes.
salt.
Yep.
So then you blend it all up until it's very smooth, and then so this is the sauce. Now, what goes into the sauce?
That's the best way. Then so we make sauce, and then when we need, so we can keep this one freeze in the freezer.
Yeah.
So if it is so of course month's time we can keep.
Yeah. So if you make the sauce first, you can choose the contents of the curry later. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
So what are we doing now? Sweet potato katsu.
はい。Let's first make let's bowl.
Right. So we're making sweet potato balls, and you can eat them on your own. They're delicious, or you can also put them in the curry.
Yep.
So that's just plain sweet potato with a bit of salt and rice flour.
Yep. Then
And Maggi mix it. As before with the sweet potato, if you use orange sweet potato, you should add extra rice flour because the orange sweet potato is a bit watery. But if you're using white sweet potato or purple sweet potato, you can use less rice flour.
でも taste is very creamy, so white one nicer.
Oh, the white one's the best? Alright, so we've blended the sweet potato until all the flour is mixed through, and now we're going to form them into balls, is that right?
はい。でも if you like so some crunchy flavor, so don't mash too much.
Right, don't make it completely smooth, you want a bit of texture. Okay. And then are we doing it with hands, making it into balls?
Yep. So black sesame.
Black sesame.
でも still we can use so different stuff when sometimes nuts or seed or
So you could use different nuts
Yeah.
or seeds. Could you use sunflower seed or even pumpkin seed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
these more. But if it's too big, so maybe we have to chop first.
Right,
Otherwise,
so not whole pumpkin seeds maybe.
Yeah. Just more.
So why do you put black sesame in there?
Yeah, because so often so if we can't take daily stuff, we don't have enough calcium.
Okay,
That's why
it's a
especially
calcium replacement.
Mm.
Yeah. Because a lot of people are intolerant to dairy.
Yeah, especially for my customer.
So what are we doing over there? So you covering the sweet potato katsu in, this is a tempura butter that you use in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And that's got water and rice flour and also some buckwheat flour and
then-
some potato
yeah,
flour. But if you're doing it at home, you can just do it with...
Just so sometimes only soy milk or so just because if it's only liquid, it's a little bit too smooth.
Yeah.
That's why so if so we mix liquid with some flour. It's
Yeah,
nice.
you need some kind of flour to thicken it. So you could just use water or soy milk with some rice flour at home. Yeah. And then you coat it in, those are brown rice crumbs.
Yep.
Yep.
Of course we can use normal but rice crumb
Okay,
too.
so
if people don't have any allergy.
you could use breadcrumbs.
Yeah. But this brand, so that one is it's quite so crunchy, nice flavor.
Yeah. What's the brand called?
Can you show?
Can we see it? What's the brand?
Yeah.
There we go. The gluten-free company.
Yeah. And then so when we need so defrost, then this process.
Okay. So that's for freezing, and you wouldn't put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Right. So what you're saying is that you can freeze these balls, but if you're going to freeze them before you put the tempura batter and the rice crumbs on. So just freeze them like you're seeing there, and don't put them in the fridge; they'll go yuck. But I think we're going to make them all now. So if you know if you've frozen them and you know you want to make them the next day, just take them out the night before and put them in the fridge, by which time they'll have defrosted. Did I get that right?
Hi. Deep fry or after?
No, just deep fry. Let's go.
Are we going to make all of them or not?
Maybe after.
After. All right.
Because
We'll just deep fry a few.
yeah.
What oil is that?
So I'm using black toasted sesame oil.
Toasted sesame oil. How come you use that?
Yeah, because of course so sesame oil is especially toasted one is tough enough for heating.
Yeah, so you can heat it.
Yeah, especially so another reason so my restaurant and waffle is only so organic. So this stage is I can get so organic coconut oil or sesame oil.
Right. Well, the whole waffle kitchen is organic, and so the only oils you can really get organic are coconut oil or toasted sesame.
But
so that's why you're using it.
Coconut is for Japanese food is I'm not sure it's suit or not. That's why I'm scared to use.
Yeah, coconut oil wouldn't be great. So at home, what could they use for oil if they wanted a different oil? Could you use olive oil or too strong? Olive oil or not?
Olive oil is not suited for deep fry.
Okay.
That means we have to know so which oil is suited for high temperature cooking.
Okay, so what could you use?
Now, of course, mixed vegetable oil is still okay, but so we not sure fats kinds included. So that means if people have some problem for food allergy, is we have to make sure maybe some cold press or virgin or so completely.
Yeah, what about cold pressed sunflower oil?
Sunflower is still okay.
You could use. Yeah, so I think you said that the mixed oils might have some dodgy things in them, so you have to be a bit careful, especially if you have any allergies. Is that right? So how long have they been in?
Maybe so 5 minutes.
I think it's less than
depends,
5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe so. But it depends on how thick.
Right.
So
Yeah. Depends how thick you make them, and how do you know when they're cooked?
Just when touch, it's crunchy already.
Okay,
it's
so
fine.
they have to be crunchy on the outside to the touch. And if people didn't want to deep fry,
So we can use if no oil is better, is maybe oven.
yeah, if you don't want to use oil, put them in the oven. You can do that.
And then or just a little so oil is okay. It's just maybe so pan fry.
Yeah, you could pan fry with a little bit of oil. But once they're drained, they're actually not very oily anyway, right?
Maybe the breadcrumb is normal crumb is maybe more oil is because it's more thicker. That's why.
Yeah, I think wheat breadcrumbs absorb more oil. So rice crumbs actually you get less oil.
Especially this company.
Yeah. So you could eat these just like that. Put them on a plate. Do you want to show us how to do it?
Okay, it's easy. So just.
They make a really good entree with barbecue sauce or miso sauce or something like that.
Yep. So just simple. So or just like so just top of rice or just in between so bun. So like a hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a what?
Like
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah, instead of having
You can have it as a hamburger patty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd make a good hamburger patty.
So of course vegan one.
Okay, so this is what kind of sauce?
And this one is barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
One is miso sauce.
Either barbecue sauce or miso sauce. How do you make those?
In a previous episode.
Oh, we've already done it.
Yeah.
I missed it. There you go. Have to look at the previous YouTube clips.
Then we do.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what it looks like. Don't put it on.
Hang on, stop. What are you
Oh,
going
you don't. If you don't want to, that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't like barbecue sauce and I want to eat it later.
Sure. So maybe only one part, so I do because for another one is a curry. Yep. Like this.
All right. So
You okay?
that looks really good, and you could eat it like that, and we just might. But actually, these are going to go in the curry today.
Yeah.
So we've got the sweet potato katsu balls over there. This is the curry sauce we just made. And so now we're going to make the curry. Now you could put steamed vegetables or chicken or tofu or fish straight into the curry sauce and make that into a curry. We're going to do something slightly different with the sweet potato katsu balls. So do you want to show us?
Yep.
So that's brown rice on the plate.
Then some blanched,
And what else?
So some blanched vegetable.
Yep, blanched vegetables. It looks like beans and is it broccoli?
Yep. And then carrot.
And carrot.
Looks nice. And then just after warm up the
So
sauce.
warm up the sauce a bit. Pour it over the top.
Yay.
And why do you do it differently for the sweet potato katsu? Because you don't want them to get soggy, or?
Oh yes, so especially so if we so we put it on top, looks much nicer.
Yeah. So the katsu balls go on top, but as we were saying, for a vegetable or tofu or fish or chicken curry, you could mix it all up.
So it's easy to eat.
And you were saying before also that you put the curry sauce into containers, individual serving size, and you can freeze that for about a month.
Yeah.
And you can refrigerate it for about 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, great.
Means it's easy to do.
Very good, delicious. Dinner.
Should we eat it? We're gonna eat?
Yes.
Can we eat?